Hey guys, it's Nerd Rage and Shane. 2 in the morning. We just got out of Infinity War, and wow, not disappointed, not at all.
We got movie bills.
I recommend in IMAX if you haven't seen it. God, wow.
That was the best movie.
We're gonna keep it non-spoiler for now.
We'll tell you when the spoilers
Yeah,
start.
we'll
But
let you know.
Oh my god, that was the best movie I have ever seen in a theater.
Now,
I'm gonna have to let it digest. But Force Awakens, that was nothing compared to this.
and we were excited for that.
Oh my gosh, they didn't let us bring in our
Yeah, they stopped
items.
us at
even though
the door.
neither of those were in the movie.
Right?
That's
Well, hey,
this one
spoiler.
I expected. Squidward.
All right.
Oh my god, that was the.
Best
That movie
thing.
is not a disappointment. That
Okay,
movie is.
I had an experience in this movie.
You almost had a heart attack.
I almost died. I ate 2 sleeves full of Reese's, and then I traveled 200 miles today to get here for this, and I'm on 2 hours of sleep, 3 hours of sleep,
And I have a.
and then that was from the past day, and now it's 2 in the morning.
I've been doing shows all week, and I have 2 shows tomorrow.
But I felt like I almost died. Just from sheer stress.
I couldn't stand up, after that last
The
credit
dude
scene.
fell.
Yeah, I fell over trying to stand up. I was like, whoa, my legs. I feel like our bodies are still in the theater.
Reality doesn't feel real anymore. No. And that's our cue for a spoiler section. Okay.
Holy shit.
Now, we went into this movie thinking a few people would die, right?
Yeah.
Vision.
We thought Vision, Cap, Nebula, and Loki were.
You were, Loki for sure.
Loki, he did die. I was very upset when he did die because
That almost, dude. But what really broke me, honestly,
that
was
was-
the double punch of
Heimdall
Heimdall and then
Loki.
Loki,
and possibly Korg, Meek, and Valkyrie.
where are they?
Well,
Right?
he said only half of his people were
Here's
killed.
what I think. Maybe Thor, because we missed whatever the first battle was.
Yes, we did.
I think maybe Thor was
So
like,
Thor
I'll fight
got
him,
his
Valkyrie,
ass kicked
you go
by
take the
Thanos.
rest of the people and skedaddle. So...
Dude. And the Hulk, the Hulk was just a bitch that whole movie.
Okay, but he does that in the comics at one point.
I know he does, but, god damn. I would do that if I was the Hulk.
Yeah,
Holy
he was
shit.
scared. Yeah.
Thanos is,
Terrifying.
like the Russos said, he's the Darth Vader of this generation.
He really is. He really is.
We-
I didn't believe that. I was like, Darth Vader's the Darth Vader of this generation.
Darth Vader is still my number 1 of all time, but Thanos,
Strong number 2.
yes, very strong number 2.
And we haven't even finished. That's half. That's part 1.
We have to wait another year. No other movie I will go into
Okay,
for the next
okay.
year will
The
compare
movie
to
was
this.
kind of like one never-ending fight.
It was.
Which was cool.
But it had great character moments too. Thor,
I could have called the Groot being the handle for...
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was
Okay, there were
spoiled
some
from, like, Thrones or
visual
something.
scenes in this movie that were beyond anything we've ever seen. Thor,
Red
activating
Skull's
the
return.
thing.
Red Skull
Where did that
returned.
come from? Right?
Holy shit! The Red Skull is alive.
Well,
Alive, yeah.
I don't know what you call
I don't
that.
really know what he was. He's
Okay,
the
let's
harbinger
talk about
of the Soul
actual
Stone.
deaths. So, okay, at the end of the movie...
Like the actual deaths?
Thanos wins.
Thanos, the Avengers lose. He wipes out half the universe.
And then
He
he's
kills-
back on his home planet, and he's waking up to the sunrise. And now his home planet is fresh again because
Was
he
that his home
went
planet?
back all the way in time and killed half
I
the
don't-
people, I think.
I don't think so.
Because
Thanos, that looked a lot like the image after Infinity Gauntlet where he loses and he just retires and becomes a farmer. That's what that looked like. So
that's his end game, and he supposedly won.
Yeah, I think he did win, but I don't think he brought
okay.
back his people because he doesn't think his people deserve
So
it.
the half that lived for part 2
Iron Man, Thor, Cap, Hulk.
They all live.
The main four.
The main four.
Black Widow, Scarlet Witch, War Machine.
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch did die. You're right.
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch did die. War Machine, though. War Machine's alive.
All the Guardians except for Nebula.
Nebula's not a Guardian. She doesn't deserve it.
Kind of a Guardian. Essentially.
And Rocket.
Rocket lived
Rocket's
too. Yeah,
alive.
Rocket's alive.
Holy shit, dude.
Okoye.
Okoye. How did...
M'Baku.
M'Baku's alive. M'Baku's alive.
Black Panther died. What?
Dude, he was like the least likely to die.
I know.
thought.
Like he was like, "Come on, General," and then he dies.
I know. I
And
thought
I was like-
Okoye was gonna die.
I was like,
Holy
oh God.
gosh.
But okay. So there, what's left? Thor is like,
And Vision's death
Powerful.
actually was...
okay. You know that I was split on Vision in the past.
Yes. Did that movie make you like Vision?
Okay, but I had rewatched stuff and then liked Vision before heading
Yes.
into the movie.
I watched Civil War the other day, and I was like, you know what? I like Vision. Vision's cool.
Okay, Peter
'Cause-
Parker, as a huge Spider-Man fan, like his death in Tony's arms, like
that was-
almost broke me.
Oh.
And I was already like, at that point, like I felt like I was gonna
Dude,
die,
watching-
and that did not help.
Dude, I was scared when he got the Reality Stone and he like killed Drax. I thought he like actually killed Drax for a second.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Initially,
I was so
initially.
scared.
And the scene where Gamora kills him.
Oh man, I knew that was fake.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
like, what's
well,
he doing
no,
here?
I was like, well, what's he using here? But
Yeah.
it plays with the rules of movies in that there is no Deus Ex Machina. You think there is.
no, there wasn't.
There is none.
You
They
would
just
think
get
the
smacked
Hulk
again. and
Thor was
again.
kind of a Deus Ex Machina when he saved the Avengers from the army.
Should have aimed for the head.
Yeah,
He almost killed Thanos
he
at the end, and then instead, boom.
Thanos did it. He won because he got all this. He assembled the gauntlet.
Okay, here's one thing that
He
really
has to clench
caught
his
me
fist,
kind of
though.
off guard.
I like that. That's his weakness. He's
Yeah,
gotta,
and like how they all held him back
Yeah.
at one
He's
point.
like,
They were about to get it off,
yeah.
and then
No, they
Peter-
did get it off, and then
Peter
Thanos was like, "Nope, yoink." Oh man, dude, that movie.
Good lord.
We apologize for
Sorry.
our.
Nerd attack at 2 a.m.
This isn't the first time.
Nerd attacks at 4. That's where it gets fun.
This
but
is
like,
this is a life
we
changing.
just got out of the movie theater, so like just
when
now,
did
this
it?
is very very fresh.
Shit, bro. Iron Man, Doctor Strange died.
Yeah. He saved Tony's
Doctor
life.
Strange.
And then,
That's why he gave it to Thanos because he knew that was the only way
here's
to
a
win.
question: is this the one?
I think it is. I
Okay.
think that's why he did it.
Yeah, it's got to be right. Well, I mean, he
why he
went
did
through
it.
all those possibilities. That doesn't mean that he went through all the possibilities.
Yeah, he went through like 1 million though.
Like 4 million, I thought.
Yeah, maybe 4 million. I don't remember
But,
what the number was. It was over 1 million though. And he only saw one where they won.
Okay, so real deaths though. That well, because
Vision.
we're calling the people who fade away. We feel like they're gonna come back because Black Panther,
Yeah.
Spider-Man, they have movies scheduled.
So there was Loki, Heimdall.
Loki,
Vision.
Dude, those broke me.
Those were.
Those straight
Loki-
up broke me. Okay, so Loki, Heimdall, Vision, the Collector.
The Collector, yes, that
he's
counts.
dead. All the Black Order,
Yes,
all of them.
all of them.
Gamora. Okay.
Gamora.
That. Okay, so I thought. I thought when Red Skull, that was tripping me out. But
We
Red
were
Skull-
looking at each other like, what's Red Skull?
I was like, that's a plot thread that, like, as a Cap fan, like, what? But like,
He's back and he can fly? Fly?
I feel like he's not actually like he's
It's
like
just-
half alive.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
being forced by like the Soul Stone to.
Yeah, he's
Heart-
like a herald of the Soul Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, I initially said, is that Death? Like.
Yeah, I know. I was
And
like,
then-
I don't think so. Death's a girl.
Yeah. Well.
And then
voice wise.
and then we saw his face and
I'm like, it's freaking Red Skull.
Johann Schmidt.
But yeah, he was not worthy to hold all of them. Clearly.
No. He wasn't worthy to
So
hold one
instead,
of
the
them.
Soul Stone was like, I can use you though.
Yes.
Gamora, I thought initially
Did you
her
s-
trap was, I thought he was gonna be like, you have to give up what you love, and if you know
knew-
comic Thanos, I was like, give up killing, like give up
No,
death.
I knew
like
it
give
was-
up his end goal in the comics, which is kill everyone.
Yeah.
And then
he
death will love him.
wouldn't have the point for the Soul Stone.
And like,
man.
I feel like this is kind of great timing with the Thanos wins comic, right?
Yeah, it is.
Because in that one, he rejects her at the end.
Yeah.
And then kills himself, kind of.
Kind of. He makes sure that version of him never exists.
But he wins. He just straight up wins. He just straight up wins. And there are, in his timeline, there are, you know, honestly, most of the overpowered Avengers they're still there. Though
Hulk and Thor are around.
Hulk
does not want to fight Thanos. Hulk,
so yeah, that's a comic
Hulk-
thing. If he gets scared, if you are capable of scaring the Hulk, he will not fight you.
like Thanos
Like,
beat the shit out of the Hulk
Hulk's
at
a
the beginning of
sore
the movie,
loser.
and Hulk just didn't come out for the rest of the movie.
Did you notice, by the way, Thanos did the puny god slam with Hulk? in
Yes,
the
I
video?
did.
Yeah.
Where he like lifted him.
And I think that's what shook Hulk so much.
What the
The fact that he just got wrecked by some other dude.
I know. That was
But like that last ditch fight effort with Loki and saying we have a Hulk, first of all.
that was
Blind
awesome.
side.
Watching the Hulk like
Loki and also
Watching
having
the Hulk
Loki
wail
not
on
be
Thanos.
like God of Mischief. Like it kept his character turn from
did.
Ragnarok.
It did.
That's been building since like Thor 1. So
Loki. Loki, man.
I think Heimdall's actually hurt me more.
Really?
I don't know why.
It's because we've seen Loki die before, probably.
But this one was
This one was
so
real.
real. Good God.
Because then we watched the ship.
I don't know. There was something about the fear, like just
I know, right? Just
that
that opening
permeates the movie.
scene. That opening scene.
sheer desperation. Like
that
and
was
none
the
of it
vibe
works.
for like the whole movie.
it stressed me out. Like I can't.
Like watching Corvus Glaive and Proxima Midnight just brutalize Vision.
Yeah.
That was like hard to watch for me.
Oh man.
Squidward.
Okay. Also,
He
there-
calls him
okay.
Squidward.
Serious movie or not, it's still a Marvel movie.
Oh, man,
There are
that
good
was-
jokes, but it breaks the mold. It's nothing formulaic. Nothing like any other movie I've ever
It
seen.
was the best movie.
It's sheer just. It's like the Revenge of the Sith, where the bad guys win everything, but there is no light at the end of the tunnel. Like there's no Luke and Leia being born. Captain Marvel, in the
Yeah.
end credits, that's
Well,
what Nick Fury
the
was holding.
main-
For you guys that don't know, that symbol is.
Yeah, that was Captain Marvel. I had to
Her-
point that out to you.
Well, I remembered it.
Yeah, I was like, dude, that's
Okay.
Captain Marvel. And you
Also,
were like, oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
could have
yeah.
swore when the car crashed, I was like, and then they're like, "There's no
I
one
was
there."
like,
I was
that's gonna
expecting
be Hawkeye
Ant-Man to
and
like,
Ant-Man.
zzz,
Yeah,
like back
me
up,
too.
but that didn't happen.
No,
so
it was just-
okay. Here's the thing: the Russo brothers said Hawkeye would have a part in Infinity War that was special. Where was he?
He's probably finding Captain Marvel.
That would be really cool.
Him and Ant-Man.
Okay, so Ant-Man and Wasp takes place right after Civil War.
Oh, it's not taking place
So-
after Infinity War.
Nothing takes
No.
place after Infinity. So Nick Fury and Maria Hill.
They also die.
They die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay, but they don't die. They
You
die.
know what I
just
mean?
like-
They get wiped out.
they get wiped out. Yeah.
Like, okay, who got wiped out? Scarlet Witch, Black Panther, Bucky. All the Guardians except Rocket and Nebula.
Well, Gamora's already gone. Yeah. Peter.
Peter, Doctor Strange, Nick Fury, Hill. Dude, I wonder how
Black
many.
Panther.
I said Black Panther. I
I
think.
didn't. There's so many.
I thought I said Black
half of them die. Half of them die.
And who knows how many of the like other characters died?
Yeah. Just and you see like that helicopter crash from the
I
sky.
know,
and
that
I'm like,
was-
without like okay. Here's what I was thinking with that end credit scene. I'm like, Nick Fury's gonna figure out something. He's gonna take charge of the situation and make some sort of order out of this sheer chaos. And then he's like, no, he's dead too. He's dead too.
And that's why that's why Captain Marvel takes place
Okay,
in the 90s.
first of all, here's a question: if you always had a Captain Marvel call button, because it looks pretty retro, that button.
Yeah.
It looks like it's from the '90s. Why didn't you use it before?
You
We're gonna have
need
to
it.
figure that out.
This is like a last when people are just disappearing in front of you. That's where it's like
Okay,
Okay,
but she
time
could have
to-
helped with Ultron.
they
know.
didn't need her.
Okay,
though.
this makes all the other Avengers and like whenever in those movies, like the standalone movies, you're like, why don't they just call them the Avengers? This is like the call in the Avengers and anyone tangentially related to them, and they still all lose. It completes Tony's character arc where he's
he's fearful of what's to
after
come.
what happened.
and
Like
then-
that was his arc in Iron Man 3, where he's scared and he
he
has
knows
like
something's
PTSD.
coming, and he builds Ultron to stop it.
And Pepper even says in the movie, she's just like, you keep doing this, and he's just like, yeah, to protect you.
That's why.
And
That's
then
why
she
him and
begs
Thanos,
him not to go, and he does.
That's why him and Thanos are the big. I think they're the big players in this movie. Him, Thanos, and Thor, I think, were like the biggest characters in this movie. Even still, I feel Thor was like bigger than Iron Man in this movie.
Yeah, honestly, I think the most surprising thing for me
Was how little Captain America's part was.
Right? Yeah.
That was a smaller part than I thought it was going to be, because he
and
didn't
he didn't
die.
even die. Yeah. Okay,
Wow.
so Tony gets stabbed at one point.
He
by
doesn't
Thanos,
die,
and then
though.
he says, "I hope they remember you." Blah
I
blah blah
hope
blah
they
blah.
remember you.
All those.
Thanos
But
was.
Doctor Strange gives him the time stone in
So he
exchange for
doesn't-
letting Tony live,
And that's how.
which is exactly what Tony had not wanted him to do.
But it's exactly how.
Exactly what Vision wanted them to do.
Yeah, it's exactly how.
Sentiment.
No, it's exactly how I think they're gonna win in the end. Because Doctor Strange.
Please don't say what I think you're gonna say.
I think Doctor Strange
Not
looked
fighting
into,
what they hate,
No,
but saving what they love.
shut up. I hate you. Anyways,
Most
no, Doctor
nonsensical
Strange.
one.
He saw into the future, and he saw that one scenario where they won, and that included him saving Iron Man.
Let's hope. Let's hope. Here's the thing. There's no, like, it's a cliffhanger, but not like I have some ideas about what they're going to
No,
do next.
I have no idea.
Thanos has all the power. He can kill them all like that.
I know he doesn't. There's no way for them to stop him.
It'll
Well,
just
no,
have to
they
be
gotta
a
just
lack-
not let him close his.
It'll be a
hand.
lack of motivation on Thanos' part to lose at this point.
Yeah.
Or like some sort of fourth wall break. Like Deadpool would have to come in and just be like, you look like Cable. Like the.
And then like cut his arm off.
Yeah. There's no way.
You know what? I didn't. Oh wait, no, that makes sense. No, wait, what am I talking about?
Well, okay, after we see Captain Marvel, honestly, that felt like the most true comic book adaptation
Honestly,
I've ever seen ever.
no.
Because,
Well,
okay.
in a way,
Because
felt
it
like
had like those grandiose, like Thanos throws a moon.
Yeah.
At that's a comic book thing. That's not really something the MCU has tried to do.
It had Thor like restart a freaking star.
Yeah. Well, he took the covering off the star.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was cool.
That's Halo.
he bore the weight of a star.
Almost killed him.
It almost killed him, but he's okay. Dude, when he got his
Somehow
when
only
he got
okay because
Stormbreaker.
he gets the. Yeah.
I mean, I don't like that he got a new eye. I liked him with the eye patch.
Okay,
he got
yeah.
a new eye, by the way, and it's a different
an
color.
orange colored eye.
It's like in tribute to Heimdall.
Oh, and also he can transport through the Bifrost. Just
Thor? Oh yeah, he can just teleport.
so, and he can annihilate swarms of
Gosh.
Outriders. Okay, the Outriders.
They were
surprised me with how
savage.
savage they were.
Oh my
like,
gosh,
I
they
knew
were like
just based off their
animals.
character design, they would be animals.
They were like demons from hell.
Like cutting themselves in half, burning themselves, and this movie was gritty.
This movie was
Like burn
bloody.
marks and blood and limbs
Dude,
and
Thor and
they have
like,
this like okay. It was very reminiscent of episode 1, but just gritty. Cause the Wakandan shield.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
with all their own personal shields, fighting an army of disposable bad guys. I'm like, it's episode 1, but so much better. So much better. And all the Black Order are dead.
except Thanos.
It's kind of his order though. So.
Yeah, but he's the leader.
Thor. Okay,
just-
who killed which?
Hulk? I mean, Bruce Banner killed Cull Obsidian.
Yes.
Scarlet Witch killed Proxima Midnight.
Yes, in a brutal way.
Yes, it was awesome. Did Cap
Peter
kill Corvus?
Peter killed.
Who killed Corvus Glaive? No, Iron Man killed Ebony Maw.
It
He
was kind
shot
of a
him
team
out.
effort.
Well, he shot. Well, yeah, you're right. Peter and Iron Man, because Peter gave Tony the idea to blow a hole in the ship and it sucked out Ebony Maw and
straight out of
froze
it.
to death in space.
And okay, there's some great Guardians mixing with Avengers scenes.
I am Groot. I am Steve Rogers.
I am Steve Rogers. I think that was my favorite one.
Oh man, that was good.
I
liked it when Iron Man had the gun to Drax's head and he's like, I can take it. He's like, no, you can't.
no, you can't.
Oh man.
Okay, this movie, dark, so funny though. So funny. But it's not jarring. It's not like...
No, it's not bad
It's not
comedy.
like, oh, funny, then it's...
It blends
The directors
so
know
well.
what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
Those Russos.
Arrested Development, Civil War,
Winter Soldier.
this...
This is the best.
If you haven't seen Arrested Development, go see Arrested Development. It's in Civil War, by the way.
The
stairwell.
ladder, yeah.
Yeah. In the airport.
Yeah. I noticed it when I was watching Civil War the other day. Oh man, but like, and who killed Corvus Glaive? I don't remember.
Corvus Glaive.
Was it Cap or was it Scarlet Witch again?
Corvus Glaive is...
Or was it
I'm
Vision?
having trouble picturing his face.
He's
now.
like the elf one. The
elf
one that looks like an elf.
yeah, no, I remember him. Man, I'm tired.
I'm trying to remember.
Someone killed him.
I'm scraping. Yeah, he did die.
In Wakanda.
Yes, it was in Wakanda, because the only one who died before Wakanda was Maw.
And he was probably the most powerful of the bunch.
Oh yeah, he definitely was.
He went out like a punk.
But he had some good moments. He was called Squidward by Iron Man. That was probably
so
my
good.
funniest moment. When Iron Man called Ebony Maw Squidward.
Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, Gamora, though, that's gonna... Because we know we're getting a Guardians 3, right?
They might bring her back? I don't know.
How?
Time Stone.
She's kind of one of those that
Snap
was...
those fingers. So,
I feel like she's gonna be a hard one to bring back.
I don't think they... I
I don't feel like everyone's gonna come back. That would cheapen...
Dude, I feel so
like,
bad
I feel
for...
like if you didn't phase away, you're a real death.
Yeah.
You
me
know,
too.
I feel like that's gonna be the
like
movie
Loki
longer.
and Heimdall and Gamora and Vision. Dude, I feel so bad for Thor though. That movie just makes you
Wrecked
hurt
him.
for Thor.
And the thing is, even though this is such a big and like explosion-y movie, they don't drop a single thread. They
No,
don't
they
even
don't.
drop. They don't even drop the Natasha Bruce romance thread.
They don't.
They address it in a pretty realistic way.
It's just awkward.
Yeah.
That's basically what it was. Yeah, they did it in the best way they could. I'm fine with that.
Man, there were a lot of characters,
Oh, how
but
did
none
they
of them felt out of place.
How did they kill Corvus Glaive? This is hurting me now.
I feel like
Should I look it up?
if into the security hall or accordance you go, only pain will you find. Well, just excuse us while we safari. Murderer.
I just need to know. I forgot. You don't remember.
No, I want to know. Indiana Jones. But, man, that was crazy. Man. I think
Whatever. It doesn't say.
the saddest
Thanos
thing
has demanded
about that
silence,
ending,
and he has received silence.
the saddest thing about that ending...
Is that we're not getting resolution for a year?
Okay, I'm just glad that we're getting it not, like, what? When was Age of Ultron?
3 years ago.
Yeah, imagine if we had to wait 3 years.
Oh God, you're right.
Yeah, at least it's, like, within reason.
Hawkeye and Ant-Man weren't even in this movie.
No, not at all. So, debate settled. Armok was wrong on so many accounts.
Oh man, nothing.
Okay, whoever, not your fault, my fault, but whoever on that video said, spoiler alert, Hulk, doesn't come back. I read that on accident, and that ruined that for me. Not your fault.
But like,
My
it's not
fault.
something that ruins the movie for you.
No, but basically I saw it coming like a mile away.
Yeah, you just knew that Hulk wasn't gonna come out, dude. I wish Hulk and Cull Obsidian had fought though.
But this kind of made me think. Remember in Thor Ragnarok when Bruce says, like when Thor's just like, well, when it comes to fighting evil beings, Hulk is very powerful. And he's like, Banner is pretty powerful too, and he's like, and he is.
He used
yeah.
the Hulk Buster. that was a movie. All right.
Well,
that's
this is
all I
a
have to say about it.
25 minutes. That's good.
It's
I could talk about
That
this
is
for
long.
a long time.
We're gonna be talking about it on the way home.
Yeah.
All right.
But this is all you guys get. I'm Colin.
Yeah.
This is Miles.
Miles.
See you.